Yeah, man! Welcome to the Frickcast and to the Sudsy Bear Deodorant Guide. Today, we're taking a wee little gander at some thick sticks. Sudsy Bear has been like a Morgan Wallen album lately. It's just banger after banger. And one of the more recent releases, the long-awaited Deodorant, is no exception. These boys are all natural and are made without much of the nonsense of more generic deos. In this video, we'll slam through the basics, the ingredients, both present and not present, as well as cover the available flavors, including of course, the scents. So as for the basics of these, they are all natural deodorants that offer 12-hour protection. They are designed to be effective, but not irritating, as well as be great smelling. They are 2.5 ounces and will run you 13 big boys. While that may seem pricey, you will get some bang for your buck with these. These are good quality and will last quite a while actually. I've been using it every day for a couple months now, and they still have a lot left in them. The twist containers are very sturdy, and the deo itself doesn't fall apart. It's got a nice, smooth texture to it that will glide across. I'll resave the review portion for later in the video. For now, it's time to slam the ingredients. So it's best to start with what isn't here. These sticks are aluminum, baking soda, and paraben-free. Now, why do you not want these in your deodorant? Aluminum is more so found in antiperspirants, which stop you from sweating in the first place. Not so much deodorant, which deodorize the smell of sweat. Aluminum essentially clogs pores, trapping in sweat. While there's debate about how toxic that really is, what it does is stop your body from naturally perspirating, which can lead to itchy skin. Baking soda is often used because it's antibacterial, absorbing the odor-causing bacteria in sweat. That on its own probably sounds good, but its effectiveness can come at the cost of drying out skin and leaving it irritated. Parabens are essentially chemical preservatives that have antibacterial capabilities. They aren't used in deodorants that often, but have been linked to cancer. So these sudsy deos said frick these ingredients and went with some better alternatives. Arrowroot powder is doing a lot of the heavy lifting here. It's a natural, gentle ingredient that's highly absorbent but won't leave skin irritated. Shea butter is antibacterial, helping to reduce odors, but furthermore, it's a deeply nourishing and moisturizing ingredient, so again, your underarms won't be dried out. Activated charcoal is an astringent that draws out bacteria and other impurities, absorbing them and reducing both odors and wetness. Both fractionated and normal coconut oil are present in this deo, helping to add texture as well as soothe and hydrate. Sterile alcohol is a fatty alcohol that, along with jojoba esters, helps lock in moisture. Magnesium hydroxide and zinc rhinocellate are natural deodorizers that absorb odor-causing bacteria. Vitamin E oil is a soothing, moisturizing antioxidant ingredient that leads to healthier skin. The rest of the ingredients vary from stick to stick. These are primarily essential oils, mainly used to form the scent, but they also have skin benefits, from being moisturizing and antibacterial to a lot of other great benefits. Overall, these deos look pretty stacked. Pretty much everything here is chosen because it's a natural, effective, non-irritating ingredient. While many may look to these due to wanting to go more natural, they're also great potential alternatives for anyone whose underarms are irritated by other deodorants. Now, before we get into my personal review, as well as look at the available flavors, there's a couple of things I should add. Like I mentioned earlier, these aren't antiperspirants, so they won't stop you from sweating. What they will do is mainly reduce odor, as well as maybe help you sweat less. If you're a really sweaty person or have a very physically demanding job, these type of deodorants may not be as effective as you like, but I'd still recommend giving them a go and seeing how you adjust. If you're new to more natural deodorants, it should be noted that you may go through sort of a detox period where your skin sweats out some of the nonsense and gets back to a more natural state. So if it doesn't seem effective right away, give it a week or so. You may be surprised by how much less you sweat. So now, as for my thoughts on these, I think they are very nifty. The ingredients, the twist containers, the effectiveness, and of course, the scents, everything is top-notch in my opinion. I haven't had any issues with these. Now, I've been using Dr. Squatch's natural deodorant for a couple years now, and those are very similar to these. I'll have a separate versus video between the two. but I do prefer the Sudsy Deos. They last longer, don't break apart constantly, and apply much easier and consistently. I've also had no issue whatsoever with staining clothes. I didn't really have much of an issue with Squatches either, maybe every now and then, but these I have yet to notice at all. Just like the label says, I get about 12 hours of effectiveness out of these, maybe a bit more. The scents are pretty noticeable as well, and while not as potent as the Squatch Deos, they're a nice amount. Speaking of the scents, let's look at the available flavors. So as of the time of this video, there are 5 deodorants offered, and I've only used 3 of them, the original 3. So let's look through these. Old Forest Pine Tar is your traditional pine tar flavor, featuring orange peel and pine leaf oils. It's a nice, clean, pine type of scent. If you've used the Brick, or even Dr. Squatch's version, you probably know what it's gonna be like. Hunt Camp is one of Sudsy's signature flavors for a reason, and the Deo is awesome, featuring balsam, sandalwood, fir needle, pine leaf, sweet orange, and vanilla oils. The scent is a nice, woodsy, vanilla type of smell. It's a nice middle ground between sweet and manly. I like this one more than the pine tar, and as someone who loves Dr. Squatch's Birchwood Breeze, I see this as a nice alternative. Old St. Nick is a Christmas edition, and is of course a fan favorite flavor. I love this Deo. It features peppermint, lemon peel, cinnamon bark, and sweet tobacco oils. This all gives it an incredible scent that's like a mixture of peppermint, pine, and tobacco. It's a sweet, minty, woodsy scent that is highly nifty. I really enjoyed the soap version of the Old St. Nick, but the Deo version, I absolutely love. It's probably my all-time favorite Deo now. This is the one I'd personally recommend. So those are the original 3, but there's 2 more that have since released that I have yet to get my hands on. Icy Eucalyptus sounds pretty chill. I have the soap bar, and it's a strong, minty type of scent, like peppermint mixed with eucalyptus, so I can only imagine the Deo is very similar. The boy features eucalyptus, peppermint, spearmint, and lemon oils, as well as menthol crystals, which should give the Brick a nice, chilling sensation. Old Glory is a flavor I have yet to try, and its description isn't as straightforward. It too has menthol crystals, but the essential oils are not listed, and we also have natural fragrance, which is kind of vague, and some may not like its inclusion. But I'd like to trust Sudsy to not put anything harmful in these. I think it's just them protecting their recipe. Its scent is described as minty cedarwood, with hints of crisp strawberries and freedom. Sounds nifty enough. So that's going to about do it for this guide. Like I said, I'm really impressed with these deodorants. I find they work very well and smell incredible, but that's just my opinion. And now I'd like to hear yours in the comments down below. Have you tried the Sudsy Deos? If so, what did you think about them? If not, are you looking to nab them? Let me know if you get your paws on these thick sticks. As always, thanks for watching. Frick Nation, stay nifty.
Yeah, man!